Hey, how do you doodeleeDoo? In this episode we are experiencing some drama in the marina when we get a motorboat on our chain. We will also wave goodbye to Inga from Sweden. Mirre and I have sailed from Poros to Hydra, from Hydra to Milos, had a beautiful stay in Kleftiko, sailed on to Naxos, and in the last episode we were in Kythnos. In this episode we will be sailing into the sunset for a night sail back to Poros before we say goodbye. Please help us out by liking this video, give it a comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, come along! So we are leaving Kythnos behind. It's now around 7 o'clock and we are planning on doing an overnight sail over to either Aegina or Poros. Sailing a bit conservatively, but winds have never been as they have been promised, so right now they actually are. But we're taking no chances because we are going to sail into the sunset. So rather have a comfortable sail and come there in the morning when it's light than to sail everything we're good for and come there in the middle of the night and have a jumpy ride. I said it so many times, you never get tired of sunsets on a sailboat, and that's true. This is the view from the anchorage just now. We came in this morning before it got light, threw out the anchor, and we had a little bit of problem to get a hold. But I think we're sitting now, so I'm gonna go to bed. It's been a long night, but a very beautiful sunrise. So need to enjoy this one before I go to bed. We slept away most of the following day and just relaxed after a long night sail. But the next day we went into the marina to top up our tanks. Är ni kompisar nu?
So guys, I was sitting down and feeding the bird, and here we are having some troubles with a motor yacht that has some motor issues. So we're trying to fend them off until they get assistance to get somewhere else.
What happened here is that we were moored close to the 90-degree corner of the marina and everybody throws in their anchor and moors stern to the quays. This small motor yacht found an opening all the way in the corner and threw his anchor out right on the starboard side front of my boat and then backed in. I told him that he just threw his anchor directly on my chain and that it would not sit but possibly even rip my anchor off the ground. He then got very stressed out as he had not thought of this. He immediately threw his mooring lines off and made speed forward. He got his own mooring lines in the prop and drifted onto my boat first before I got help to push him off. In situations like this, it's quite normal that the captain of the boat in trouble loses his head. So did this captain. But it's not easy when you have people all around you giving advice and orders if you are not on top of the situation yourself. This was obviously not a very experienced captain, and as the winds were pushing his boat onto my anchor chain, causing damage to his hull, he dove down to get the rope out of his prop instead of securing his boat.
I think you need a line from there over to the customer to get you out from our chain.
My idea was to secure the boat to the Bali catamaran on his port side, as that would give him shelter from the wind and keep him free from all the anchor chains on the sailboats on my row. I told this lady that she should tie a rope to her mid-cleat and throw the rope over to the Bali catamaran. She was only 3 or 4 meters away from them, but the poor woman was so stressed out that when she threw the line, she followed, and both she and the line went straight into the water. Even if the captain did a series of mistakes, I do respect him for never raising his voice or yelling at his crew. I talked with them both later that night and they were still both in shock and shaky. I have blurred the faces of the crew of this motorboat as I do not want to shame them, but simply show you guys a quite normal situation in the Greek marinas. Their system with anchors out and mooring stern in causing a whole lot of drama, so best is to stay away from many of these marinas. We had gone in to take water and fuel and we were going out again the next morning, but not without a little drama of our own.
It's been an exciting morning. I slept well tonight because of the night sail the day before, so I was tired. I woke up early this morning and I didn't get out of bed, and then suddenly I hear some noise in our anchor chain. And that is another boat that is trying to leave. And for those of you who may know Poros, we were anchored in front of the Poseidon Taverna. And that is where the angle of the keys are. And everybody is anchoring with their anchor chains out and then moored to the stern. And of course all the boats wanted to leave, and 4 of them were messed up or tangled up in our chains. And so we got tired and decided to leave because it wasn't fun anymore. But I don't know what their problem was, because we didn't have any problems when we left.
No, we were having a very smooth time unanchoring, but turns out that we were like the bastards in the story. Oh well. Oops.
Yeah, we can't be perfect all the time, but the thing is, when there are boats anchored up like this or moored up like this in almost a 90 degree angle to each other, there will be problems. And we saw that yesterday when the little motorboats were anchoring on top of our chain. I don't know, I like the Spanish system, by the way. You have the lines. It's much easier and more comfortable. Here you can never leave your boat unattended for a long period of time, because suddenly someone pull your anchor up and you're just drifting. Except from that, everything is good. I'm just sad that Inga will be leaving today.
Inga has to go home to Sweden, yes, to make some meatballs and play with the lingonberry.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss this girl. We had a lot of good times together, so I'm sad she's leaving. But now I have a few days left on the boat. Then I'm going back to Norway for work, and then a new story begins. And you, what are your plans?
I'm leaving for Australia.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, I am.
So if anybody is sailing in Australia, should they contact you?
Please do so.
Yeah?
Very interested in sailing the east coast of Australia.
Yeah?
With Sunday Islands and maybe go diving, snorkeling on the barrier reef.
Yes. And where will they find you?
On Instagram. That's my main channel.
And you're also still at findacrew.net?
Oh, definitely.
Yes. Look her up there, because if you're in Aussie land, down under, you know where it is, then she's interested in sailing with you, maybe. if you're nice. Okay, Inga from Sweden is leaving today.
Yes.
And finally, I taught her a couple of things about nutrition.
Yes.
I'm having a peach for breakfast today, and
I'm actually having Kinder Coke. That's the thing. It's Kinder Coke. Captain taught me that. So nutrition, not too much. Mermaid, let's say au revoir.
yes,
See you later.
that sounds good.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
So she's leaving to Sweden, and I'm sad on my eyes on both sides this time. And we had very nice time together. So I hope she come back someday.
Bye, guys.
Όχι Πειραιά παρακαλώ.
No?
No, it's not my ferry. I'm like, so you're not getting rid of me?
Damn it, she won't leave! She won't leave! No, wait a minute. She's here.
Oh well. It's not easy when it's hard.
Better luck this time, maybe?
Maybe. We'll see. It's actually the Flying Cat 6, which is
Yes.
the same as on my ticket.
Okay. You know what this means?
I'm leaving.
It means another thing.
Yes?
I get a bonus hug.
Yes. Sneaky.
Yeah.
So that's it. Mirre is leaving, and in the next episode a lovely Norwegian mermaid named Inga will join, so make sure you stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you help me out by giving it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Subscribing to my channel is another free way of supporting. If you would like to see longer videos or simply want to support my channel financially, you may consider joining my channel's member area or head on over to patreon.com/sailmermaid. As always, I wish to thank all you guys who supports my productions, and especially my gold supporters Bob Herzog, Peter, Harvey Engworth and Raymond Pembroke. Thank you very much guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next time. Bye bye.